BB851, turn right, heading 180. 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established.
Northern Pacific Airways is the newest US long-haul carrier, with the ambition to apply an Icelandair model to their hub in Anchorage, Alaska, and offer flights to niche destinations within Asia, through to the United States and central points. While the airline is still gearing up to launch operations this coming year, with CEO Rob McKinney telling me in an interview published last month they were pushing for Q3 and Q4, what's the next 10 years look like ideally for an airline that is yet to actually spread its wings and launch into the market officially? Beginning right off the bat with the topic you're all no doubt heavily intrigued by, and that's aircraft. Northern Pacific has made a name of itself thanks to the addition of the Boeing 757, an aircraft they'll utilise initially to fly to destinations, with the goal to have a total of 12 within their portfolio before launching. However, a launch with at the very least 8 is also feasible. Acquiring the 12 757s is something they do believe as an operator they can get by year's end. Currently, they've acquired 1, and they're growing increasingly closer to acquiring a further 8, that would bring the total to 9, while tracking down a further 3 is still necessary at the time of the interview to launch. Questions often arise over when the 757s will be removed from service. Rob emphasised his love for the series and admiration. In a more realistic sense though, he believes that the 757s can stretch through to at most the late 2020s. However, again, emotionally, he said he would actually like to be the last operator of the 757, but believes this may not be possible, with Delta seeing the life of the 757s extending a further decade. Beyond this though, they want to scale up to 50 aircraft as soon as possible, but also in a way that would see them reap the rewards. This is a model that they see as sustainable, but also defensive when fighting off potential competition in the decades to come. Rob notes they've already been talking with Boom over the potential supersonic route. However, more simply, they're looking towards a narrow-body Airbus and Boeing aircraft to potentially take them forward, namely the A321 or 737 MAX series. What Rob did mention to me, though, is they would likely select one and go with just that type. Now for routes. Routes among aircraft are two crucial parts of the makeup of any airline. You need to get both right to be generally profitable, among other things. So what will Northern Pacific be offering customers moving forward? For an establishing airline like Northern Pacific, they need to be able to compete with the existing competition. They believe, though, this can be done by flying into new markets through niche offerings that don't currently have the backing of an established carrier. By flying to these niche destinations where multiple stops are required to end up getting to an end destination, they see a one-stop through to Anchorage as a better alternative for passengers, while also speeding up customer and border control at the end destinations if continuing through to the United States. On the cards are the following locations: Osaka, Nagoya, Tokyo, Seoul, potentially in the future your more general locations of Shanghai, Hong Kong, Taipei, and even Honolulu for the future long term. And on the United States side, there's New York, San Francisco, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Orlando, and more as well coming in the future. On top of that, there's more niche Asian destinations that they would love to tap into where there are currently not established services through to North America. With a focus on the Icelandair model and a team of executives that are readying for battle, as Rob McKinney said to me, the sky is the limit. They want to offer customers affordable fares while at the same time keeping with the latest trends and also technology, from a new loyalty program to much more. They aren't targeting Delta, United, American, or even All Nippon Airways. Instead, they're looking at creating a new market for themselves that they believe will be necessary. The team is innovative and experienced. There's no way around that. They are very well respected within the industry. So with all that being said, it's going to be fascinating to see how the airline goes in the next 20 years. What are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you next time.